Good evening and welcome to another edition of Kim's Corner. I'm Kim Brown, your host, and today I have with me Miss Ivory Bryant. Ivory, how are you?
I'm doing well.
And, last week I did a show with my producer, Rick Green, and we talked about relationships. And Miss Bryant is a matchmaker.
Yes.
So, she's actually the first real matchmaker that I've ever met. And I met you here at the Essex Sports Cafe. Thank you, Ms. Deborah Petty, for opening up the Essex Sports Cafe to Kim's Corner today. And it was a nice event here, and I met Miss Bryant here. It was a nice networking event here. It was just sisters and fabulous hats. It was like an afternoon tea party.
Right.
And everybody had on these beautiful hats, and they ate, and we had some people read poetry, some performances. So it really turned out to be a nice event. And I heard her say she was a matchmaker. I was like, I've got to get you on my show. So tell us a little bit about yourself.
Yes, well, again, my name is Ivory Bryant. I am the owner of the Matchmaking Boutique. And I cover areas outside of New Jersey, New York, Connecticut, really the tri-state area. And we're expanding and a part of a huge matchmaker network, which means that there are matchmakers nationwide that are doing the same thing. So we kind of do matches according to what the client wants. If they want to relocate, we can do it. So it's awesome.
Okay, so how did you get into this matchmaking business? That's what I want to know. What would you do? Your friends would call you and say, "Girl, hook me up." How did you get into it?
Well, it started out with family members, and I've always had good-looking friends. So, yes.
Good-looking friends.
Well, yeah, I mean, they are because, and I also have a family of men, so they would kind of gravitate towards my female friends. And, it came to a point where I really tried to put my mind into doing the whole matchmaking thing for one particular family member, and they came out to be married, they had a child, and they're very happy. So that was just the starting point. And then, it kind of spiraled from there and turned into more of a passion for me, as an absolute passion for me, actually. And, I just strive every day to make it better, to try to reach out to people and help them in terms of their love lives. We all want love. We're all always looking for it if we don't have it. So I just provide a place where you can get a service that can kind of gravitate towards the relationship thing without having to do all of the craziness with not knowing if the person is actually single, and having to worry about if they're divorced or hiding some deep dark secret that obviously would waste your time, your money, your energy.
Like that
and
show,
make
Who
you mad.
the Bleep Did I Marry? They have that show,
exactly.
and people marry crazy people. So how long have you been in the business now?
I've been in the business professionally for a year, but prior to that, like I said, I've been doing it with friends and family. So, but yes, professionally a year.
Now, is it an online service?
No, it's personal. It's a personal service. So I actually
So it's
meet
actually
with the
a personal
client.
service, almost like a personal shopping.
Right.
She's personal
Right,
shopping.
exactly.
Like I used to be a stylist for clothes. She's for a mate.
Right,
So it's like a
exactly.
personal shopping business. Really? So you
Perfectly
meet with
said.
people one-on-one?
Yes, absolutely.
Oh,
I
okay.
screen and pre-screen clients. For my clients who are looking for love, I get criterias. We go into dating pattern histories, because everyone has a pattern. Everyone attracts a certain kind.
Wrong
It
kind.
usually don't work, right? Exactly. It usually
wrong
don't work
kind.
out. So we kind of get really deep into those areas of your life and try to figure out what it is that you can do differently and date differently and attract the ultimate partner at the end.
Oh, so do they fill out like a questionnaire? You have them come
Absolutely.
out. Everybody fills out a questionnaire.
And to get started, you can go on my website, which is www.thematchmakingboutique.com. And you can click on Match Me, and it has a complete questionnaire of questions, and you will have to upload 2 photos, recent photos of yourself, and then with that said, it'll take about 48 hours to view, and we'll produce a profile and contact you after that via email. But you will start by going on a website.
Okay. Wow, that's interesting. As I
Yes.
said, you were the first matchmaker. Now, I know it's a service, so the next thing, how much does it cost?
Okay, well, it can vary.
And can you get a refund if that mate doesn't work out for you? I want my money back.
Well, let me just say, okay, so as far as pricing, everyone is different. I offer services from mock dating, which is, a fake date. We'll go over, like, we'll dress up as if we're on a real date, and you'll get a chance to allow me to kind of
Interact with one another like you
Right.
would on a date.
exactly.
Oh, I'm going to do this. We're going to have to
And-
film that. She's going to find me a match. We're going to have to do this.
Right. So I offer services like that. I offer services with image consultation for, if anyone needs it. Makeup artistry, hair artists. So, there are different services for different people, which will kind of
So
up
you
and
kind
down
of do
the
a
price.
complete. Okay, so it's like
So
a
it's
complete
customized,
package,
really,
customized
right.
to you, whatever
Exactly.
whatever you want. Because some people
Exactly.
might need a makeover before they
Right.
have a date.
Exactly.
Okay.
Or they may need date coaching. So I do have some sessions where I have set up for the client, which actually will come with the package. But all of that is talked about at the one-on-one meeting, which takes place after you go on the website and fill out the information.
Okay, how long is the questionnaire? How many questions do you ask
Well,
initially?
on
Just basic questions?
the basic questions are on the website. Typically, your about you and what you
What you
hope
looking for?
to find in a mate, right? Exactly.
I'm going to pay you. I'll pay you $1 million if you find me the one that I want.
Well, go to the website and we can get started.
I'm going to pay you $1 million. And I said that on air. So we have witnesses now.
Yes, we do. I need a copy of this tape.
So you just have just a whole line of questioning, and you ask them what specific
Right.
things they want, like if you want a man that's a certain height, a certain age, or
Yes.
certain nationality.
Well, definitely.
You deal with different ethnic groups.
Right, and which is why it's good that I'm a part of such a network because, like I said, it's national. So, and it's also international. I haven't touched those grounds yet, but definitely
You
nationally
need to touch
with
those.
I know, and trust me, it's coming. But gradually, gradually we are, moving in that direction. But like I'm saying that it's good to be a part of a network because we get all types of singles from all over nationally. So it's really good. It's a good tool to have for
So-
my clients.
So basically, right now you work within the United States. You said you do New York.
Right,
New
local
Jersey.
me because I travel. I'm mobile. I like to meet with my clients. I like to see them face to face, interact, and get to know them personally. So those are the areas I travel to. However, if we had to, expand, if you wanted to go to Arizona, hypothetically speaking, then I would have to take those measures to make sure I can find and meet your criteria.
That's interesting. Most of your clients, male or female, or is it a equal balance, or
Well, women are very much more willing to come out and speak forth on what they're looking for. They're a lot more emotional and verbal. The men, I have to definitely seek out myself. So I actually pick out the men. If I have a woman client, I will go and specifically scout her man based off of the criteria. And it's very, very personal.
Where you scout?
Very
you scout
personal.
Is that a secret? That's a secret.
It's kind of, but sort of not. I do a lot of networking. I'm a part of a lot of networks, and I keep myself in the know. So that's how I do it. And like I said, I like to talk to people face to face. So it's a lot more comfortable,
Personal, yeah,
especially for the men.
And that's a lot more. That's a lot more personal than online
right.
dating, because
Right.
you don't know who you're gonna get.
You
A lot of
don't.
times online, people put up false pictures, and
Right.
you really just don't know
You
until
don't.
you meet them somewhere. But I do know a couple of people who did find their mates, and they've been married for several years, and they found them. They happened to get lucky on the internet, I guess.
Right.
And a lot of them, it took them a while. Some of them said it took a year, it took them 2 years. They were dating off and on before they finally found someone. I've never actually tried internet dating before, so.
Well, would you?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
I'm just, it's
It's
not
too
personal.
risky.
Yeah, and it's not
You know?
personal enough for me.
Yeah.
But on that note, I'm gonna hear a word. We're gonna get a word from our sponsors. Stay tuned. We'll be right back with the Matchmaker.
Hey, better watch Kim Corner. Don't you touch that down.
And welcome back to the second half of Kim's Corner. And I'm with Miss Ivory Bryant, who is a matchmaker. What is it? www.matchmaker.
TheMatchmakingBoutique.com.
And so she's a matchmaker. Now, you said the prices are customized, but what exactly is your price range? Is it from like maybe 50 to 2,000?
Oh, yes. Okay, so if you wanted to go with a full package, meaning the upgrade, well, I won't say upgrade, but I will say the makeover, you want to just get overall everything, it will run from a minimum of $5,000.
Okay.
Okay?
We're going into
like I
matchmaking
said-
business next week.
Listen, like I said, those extra services that I offer are customizable, and I can also offer them prior to the actual $5,000. So
Okay.
if you, like I said, need
But some people might not
anything
need the
from-
whole
exactly.
package.
That's
Okay.
why it's up and down with pricing in terms of who will need what. But like I said, to each his own. Everyone's different, and there are extra services that you can do prior to doing the package before I even make the match, just to kind of work on you and see where you are exactly in the dating world.
Okay, so is that how you found your match? Are you dating now?
I am. I started in the business single. And I always get the question, are you single? Are you married? Where's your ring? I don't have one yet.
She said
But
yet.
yes, yet. But I am seeing someone special. So we met actually through a family member of mine. And, she was dating his friend, which is kind of confusing. But, now... he stepped up. So I'm very happy and pleased with that right now.
Okay, so how long have you been dating?
I've been dating for a few months now.
Okay, so it's new, so you have a
Yes,
new relationship.
it is very fresh. So I get to use, I don't want him to see this, but I get to use some of my secrets on my experience. So it's actually good. It's working for me.
So if I wanted a mate and he lived in Arizona, or I don't know he lives in Arizona yet, or I told you to look for one in Arizona, you would find me a mate in Arizona?
Absolutely. I will reach out to all of my matchmakers in Arizona, and we will put it on a full search.
Or do you have a phone number for your service?
Yeah.
What's your phone number?
877-630-6003.
Give it again.
877-630-6003.
And it's the matchmaking
Boutique.com.
Boutique.com.
Yes.
So I don't know. How successful? What's your success rate?
It's actually, I'm building a huge database. So that's actually my focus and been my focus for a while. I would like to carry that out for the rest of the year because I want to always be able to back up what I say in terms of the matches that I make. They need to be quality. They need to be the best that they can be for my client. I take that very serious. So that's my focus at this point.
How do you know a person's not a psycho?
I do a full, like I said, I match with them. I meet with them on a personal. I do a full extensive background search, which is actually a part of the beginning stages when you sign on. And we do not accept any clients until that process is complete and done.
Excuse me. So do you do a criminal background check?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Criminal, and we make sure there are no public records in terms of divorces or anything that we may not have been told on the application in the beginning. We look out for everything, yes.
Okay. So I mean, I guess with criminals, it depends upon what kind of crime they committed.
Well, I mean, whatever
I mean,
floats your boat. If you say,
I mean,
well,
if
I
it was
don't mind
somebody
if he
like-
robbed the
like-
bank before, then
Well,
I
maybe-
can't,
or if
I
it was-
can't discriminate.
Okay, well, maybe might have been somebody like Bernie Madoff. You know,
Oh, God.
you have those
Well,
too.
listen, they won't make it. They won't be able to make it in. I'm sorry. It's not that, because I can't have that kind of liability on my heart.
Okay.
So we're very careful with that.
Okay. That's something. So you said you've been doing this for how long now?
A year now.
A year.
Yes.
A year. So basically, how many clients do you have in this area right now?
I have, in my database, because
Mhm.
that's the important part. These are people that are single, they're looking, they're available. So in my database currently, I've managed to do on-site, meaning meeting them face-to-face, 80 that are looking.
Now, what about divorce? People that are divorced, do you have a lot of divorcees come to you and that
Yeah.
are ready to maybe start dating again?
Well, I get all kinds, actually, from divorcees to widowed, people who just feel overall that love is complicated. They have the tendency to choose the wrong type of partners with poor character, people who are unavailable emotionally, who are married, all kinds of stories.
Why do you think people make the bad choices when dating?
Well, it's actually unconscious. When you're growing up and you see your surroundings, unconsciously you pick that up. So usually a person who dates a certain kind has a parent who has the same type of dating pattern, or maybe a family member who they were raised by.
Or they're
It's
looking for
all-
a parent. Sometimes they might be looking for somebody that has characteristics of their father or their mother.
Right,
Or-
and that happens a lot. That's common, but that is definitely where it stems from.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to see. I might have to test. I'm going to send my friend Deborah. I'm going to send Deborah. And Deborah's here. She's in the background. She's laughing at me. You have anything you want to put out there, Miss Petty? No. No. She's not even talking now. She's like, But last week we did a show on relationships because
okay.
my producer is a minister and he counsels people in their relationships. So that was interesting, and I brought your name up, and I said, I met this woman. I said, I haven't gotten back to her yet. I said, but she's a matchmaker, and I said, she's like the first matchmaker I've ever encountered.
Well, I hope I get to work with you. You
Yeah.
have been very open so far, and I love that. That's where it starts from. I would love to work with you.
Okay. Yeah, we have to see when we can get together. My producer said he'll pay for it. It's his, he said it's his treat. So again, give us the name of the company again and your phone number.
Yes, it's www.thematchmakingboutique.com. My phone number is 877-630-6003.
Okay. So you said you can go New York, you can go to California.
Right,
you
we
find
can do
mates.
a national
If in case
search.
people want to relocate.
If you want it done personally by me and you are in the tri-state area, I am available. However, if you plan to relocate, we would have to do a different criteria in terms of that. So it would be different. I would have to refer them to a matchmaker who's in the area. If the person chooses to have me on board, we can also work that out as well.
Okay. So say I got a job in California, and I was like, I want to mate when I get there. I want to mate and date when I get there.
Okay,
so
now.
you would just.
Yes, I will
I'm not
make the
going to-
arrangements
I would never
for
go to-
you. I will be your eyes and ears.
I would
Yes.
never go to California though. No. That's
Well,
not.
as an example.
Okay, yeah, because I'm not a West Coast person.
Okay.
I like the East, but this part of the universe, here we go again. This part of the universe that we live in, I don't know. Dating is tough. People
Right.
work so hard here. It just
Right.
takes so much to make a living here. People are
Yeah.
into their businesses. It's really, really hard for people to find mates. And I think people become accustomed to not mating and just working. But God did not put us here to be alone.
And I
And we all,
absolutely agree.
yeah, and we all need that someone special. So we need to get off of whatever we're on, and try to
Get back on
get
track.
that, break
because-
that wall down.
Right, exactly. And that's exactly why I do what I do, because I am the love mediator for
Okay.
all. All is welcome. There are no barriers to what I wouldn't try to do for anyone who wanted my services. outside of course, the obvious with the criminal and everything. But other than that, if you're open to loving and being loved, and you know you're a professional who's single and available, I will definitely, take the time to find out your situation and help you.
So it's been a pleasure. I'm glad I got you on the show. I know it's been a
Yes.
while since we talked, and when
Yes.
we did the relationship, I said I gotta call her because she's a matchmaker, and I've never actually spoken to a matchmaker before, so I thought
Okay,
that
well,
would be.
how does it feel?
That's interesting. It's great, but we haven't done any business yet, so I'll let you know as soon as I get my mate. But Miss Bryant, thank you so
Okay.
much.
And thank you. And can I just say that for the singles that are in North New Jersey area, we do Eddie Loves Dating, Speed Dating, and After Work Networking is located at Law 47 at 47 Edison Place. So that's every first Friday of the month.
Oh, okay. You do
And
the
we're doing
speed
speed
thing.
dating, after work networking, raffles, giveaways. So it's always nice. And then you can meet me there as well, and we can sit down and chat on a one-on-one there as well.
Well, this was great. I'm
Yes.
glad I finally got you on my show.
Thank
I
you
wanna
so much. I'm
yeah.
so happy that I came and that you invited me.
All right, we're going to see what's going on with this matchmaking thing. Again, I want to thank everybody for watching Kim's Corner. Stay tuned.
Okay.
Watch all the time. Keep the peace.
Fabulous.